My name's Simon Saggers, and I'm standing for the Green Party, and I'm very excited to be here tonight. It's a fantastic place to come and do a Hustings, and I hope that they'll be receptive to the Green Party message. Well, for me, it's about trying to get across the fact that green policies are fundamentally different. We come at things from a very different starting point. The planet is our home. It's what we rely on for our survival, and therefore for us it needs to be stitched into everything we're talking about. It's about creating long-term policies which are fundamentally different to the other parties. It's about trying to address the major issues of climate change and resource depletion, and really create a vision that is about the Great British Transition. It's about transitioning us to a society which is entirely different to the one we're currently living in, which is sustainable, which deals with changes in transport, education, health, housing, an all-encompassing agenda which has as its base the planet. It was an interesting experience, and every Hustings we've done has been so different. And for me, I find myself conflicted actually, because I'm obviously trying to put across a fundamentally different set of policies, and I do find it difficult that the other main parties, well, they're actually, I'll include Lib Dems, Labour and UKIP, as well as the Tories in that, they are all disinterested in talking about the critical issues of climate change and resource depletion. They're not interested in looking at the long term. And those things I do find very difficult. And as much as I enjoy my time talking with them as individuals, for me there's a massive policy problem and a massive political problem in this country, and that we're not willing to start talking about those sorts of key issues. It's been fantastic actually. I've been involved in the Green Party since I was 18, 19, and we had a green surge in 89 when I first joined. I was part of that, and then things have gone rather flat, but recently it's been fantastic. It's been so wonderful to go to local meetings of the South Cambs Green Party and have lots of people turning up, all very keen to get involved. We've got now nearly 300 members, I think, which is a massive difference, and that's reflecting what's happening nationally. We're now a larger party than UKIP, we're a larger party than Lib Dems, and we're chasing down Labour. So it really is happening, and it really is happening in South Cambs, so it's very exciting. We're standing, I think, the second biggest slate in the local council elections this time. We're certainly, we were attempting to stand a full slate, and we've got very close. I think we're standing 17 out of 19 in the district council. And that's...
But just to clarify, South Cambridgeshire District Council is also having elections,
yes,
as well as the general election.
Exactly. So on May the 7th there'll be a dual election, and South Cambs District Council, obviously that's where we focus most of our energy as the South Cambs Green Party.
Which particular villages, just out of interest, are the ones where you're seeing the most?
Well, my village, Bassingbourne, I've had a fantastic following in Bassingbourne, and I'm very appreciative that people are willing to come and vote Green in Bassingbourne. We haven't got a district council election there this time, but we do have next year, so I'm hoping that will be perhaps a breakthrough into the district council. And certainly we're seeing a general surge across South Cambs in terms of really good quality people coming forward wanting to stand for the Greens in district council elections. Well, a lot of the people on the doorstep actually are very frustrated, and they're frustrated essentially with the system that we're working under. And this goes across whether it's Labour Party supporters, Lib Dem supporters who are saying they'll vote Green. They're all frustrated that we in South Cambs are essentially having a wasted vote, because we know the Tories are going to win the parliamentary seat. And it really is important that we crack proportional representation. I actually had a fantastic conversation with a Labour supporter on the doorsteps this weekend, and he said to me, well, why couldn't we do what we did in Germany after the war? We went and gave them a proportional system that had all sorts of checks and balances, public funded system, public politics, and what have we done here? We've carried on with this antiquated first past the post system, and it's absolutely key that we change that, because then I think people will get engaged. People will start saying, well, actually, yeah, I want to come and vote again. I want to be involved in politics, and that is a major thing that needs to change.